Thank you for joining us today. Today we'll be talking about 10 steps to build wealth from nothing. 10 steps to build wealth from nothing. What do you want? Do you want to be a millionaire? Yes. If you want to build a fortune. Creating wealth is not a one-time event, but rather a series of steps that will take 10, 20, or even 30 years. The first lesson is to stop viewing money as something that will just randomly appear when you reach your goal. Wealth is a matter of attitude. How do you think and act? And the things you do in your everyday life that are important to you determine how wealthy you are. But don't let the fact that wealth is a state of mind stop you from wanting more for yourself. I know what it's like to be living from paycheck to paycheck, but that doesn't have to be your reality. With hard work and determination, anyone can build wealth from nothing in their own way, whether they're starting from scratch or using inheritance as an asset base. We've all heard the saying, you are what you think. It's not hard to take it to heart, which is why it's critical for us to understand how our thoughts and actions affect the wealth we create in the world. Here are 10 steps to build wealth from nothing. Firstly, decide it's time to make a change. When we are stuck in a rut, it can feel like we're stuck there forever. But the truth is that there are always ways to make positive changes in our lives. All it takes is some focus and intentionality. Deciding to build wealth from nothing is the first step in creating it. It's easy to fall into a pattern of thinking that you're stuck with what you have, or worse, that there's no way out. But this simply isn't true. You can always change your situation if you choose to do so. One of the biggest obstacles to building wealth from nothing is the belief that you don't have enough. But in order to create more, you have to believe that it's possible. You have to decide that a new reality is possible and worth pursuing, because if you don't make this decision for yourself, no one else will do it for you. You have to decide that enough is enough and that your life is worth more than what you have now. You can't build wealth until you decide it's time to make a change. Secondly, get educated. When you decide it's time to make a change, the next step is to educate yourself. The more you know, the better equipped you are to make good decisions. You can't build wealth from nothing if you don't know how money works, how to invest, and how it flows through our economy. Learn everything you can about investing, real estate, and entrepreneurship so that when opportunities come along, you'll be ready for them. I recommend reading as many books on personal finance, investing, and business books by successful people, and attend seminars on financial planning, taking online courses, and listening to podcasts. This will help you understand what wealth really is and how it's created by the work of people like you and me. Thirdly, make a list for your financial goals and priorities. It's important to be specific with your financial goals. What do you want? How much do you need? How long will it take to get there? If you don't know the answers to these questions, then you should make a list of what's important to you the most. Each person's financial goals are different. Some people want to become millionaires, while others simply want enough money to retire comfortably. Ultimately, your list of financial goals will be determined by what drives you and what matters the most in your life. No matter what your reason for wanting to build wealth, it's important that you have a clear picture of what you want. Write down all of your financial goals and priorities and then rank them in order of importance. For example, maybe you need to pay off credit card debt before going after other goals like saving for retirement or buying a home. Fourthly, create a financial plan to achieve your goals. The fourth step in building wealth from nothing is to create a financial plan that will help you achieve your goals. You can't build something without having a blueprint or foundation for it, and that applies to your money as well. Financial planning is a process for identifying your financial goals, creating a plan to reach those goals, and monitoring the plan's progress. A solid financial plan will help you manage your personal finances better and give you the confidence needed to make important decisions about your future. If you have no idea where to begin, Talk with an advisor who can walk you through the process. There's a lot of talk about being debt-free and building wealth, but what does that look like in practice? It involves deciding how much money you want to save, how much risk you can tolerate, and when and where to invest your savings. You also need to consider how much income you will need in retirement. Fifthly, create a monthly money habit. You have enough habits as it is, but the truth is, most of us don't have any money habits at all. We don't have a plan for our finances, we just wing it and hope for the best. Making a habit of spending less than you earn can be a powerful tool for building wealth. Once you start saving money each month, using the envelope system or some other method, it's easier to keep up with the habit because it becomes part of your routine. The best way to do this is by setting aside a certain amount at the beginning of each paycheck and then not touching it until you get paid again. It might seem like a lot at first. There are two types of people in this world: those who have a money habit and those who don't. If you're like most of us, you probably have some good intentions about saving more and spending less. But it's easy to get distracted by work deadlines and social obligations, especially if you're starting from scratch with no savings or inheritance. But there is hope. With the right mindsets and habits, anyone can build wealth from nothing. If you want to build wealth from nothing, then you need to make it a priority in your life. In order to do that, you need to create a monthly money habit where you put aside money every month and invest it wisely so that it grows over time. If you want to build wealth from nothing, then you need to create a monthly money habit to help keep your finances in check. Sixthly, create multiple income streams. The key to building wealth from nothing is to have multiple income streams. The more streams of income you have, the less reliant you are on any one source of revenue. Having a single source of income leaves you vulnerable to changes in the economy or your industry. If that stream dries up, so do your earnings. You can do this by finding ways to make money outside of your day job. Try starting a side hustle or freelancing on the weekends. This can take time and patience, but once you have multiple streams of income coming in every month, it'll be easier for you to save up money and invest it in more lucrative ventures. Creating multiple income streams is one of the best ways to build wealth from nothing. It's also a strategy that works well for people who are just starting out or having a limited budget. If you can find a way to earn additional income, even if it's small amounts on the side, it will make all the difference in your financial situation. It's not as hard as you think, and it can be done with just a few hours of work per week. In fact, many people are able to earn 6 figures by doing this. If you want to create financial freedom for yourself, then this is one habit that should be on your must-to-do list. The truth is, you can earn money from multiple sources at once, whether it's through a traditional job or passive income. The more streams of revenue that come into your life, the easier it is to build wealth from nothing. You don't have to rely on one source of income anymore. 7th thing to do is pay yourself first. One of the most important steps in financial planning is to pay yourself first. This means setting aside money each month to save for your future. It can be difficult to do this, especially if you have a lot of other expenses. But if you can make the priority, it will pay off in the long run. Always remember to pay yourself first when you're working towards financial goals. This means setting aside money for yourself before paying bills or other expenses. By paying yourself first, you're ensuring that you have the money you need to reach your goals. This can be done by setting up a separate savings account, contributing to a retirement account, or you can automate your savings by having a certain amount taken out of your paycheck before it hits your checking account. Whatever method you choose, make sure you're paying yourself first and making your financial goals a priority. If you can do this, you'll be well on your way to a bright financial future. The 8th thing to do, make investment. The 8th step to building wealth is investing. Investing means putting your money into something that will grow over time. The most common types of investment are stocks, mutual funds, and real estate. One of the best ways to start building wealth from nothing is by investing. It doesn't have to be big, but it does need to be intentional. The best way to do this is by automating your savings with an online bank. Once you have an account set up and have added money into it each month, you can use those funds for investing in yourself or other people's businesses. You have to invest in yourself before you can invest in anything else. When you start investing, it can be overwhelming. There are so many options out there. It can be difficult to know where to start, but I'm here to tell you, you don't have to do it all at once. The 9 things you have to do to build wealth from nothing: stay disciplined, focused, and consistent in your efforts. If you want to be successful in achieving your goals, it is important to stay disciplined, focused, and consistent in your efforts. This means that you need to have a plan and stick to it. Stay focused on your goals and be consistent in taking action steps towards your goals. While there are no guarantees in life, you're more likely to see success. So, if you are serious about making wealth, make sure to put in work and stay disciplined, focused, and consistent in your efforts. The last but not the least, track your progress. Celebrate small achievements. At first, it may seem like a challenge to come up with a list of financial goals and priorities, but it's actually just another way to get clear on what you want in life, because once you know that, the path forward becomes clearer. You should track your progress and celebrate your achievements to stay motivated. This will help you see how far you've come and how much you've accomplished. It's a great way to stay excited about your goals and continue working towards them. Plus, it's also nice to have a pat on your back from yourself. It's just plain fun to look back and reflect on all your accomplishments. Having a wealth mindset is crucial in building wealth. That is, being disciplined, focused, and determined. We all want to live a wealthy lifestyle, but few of us really don't want to make money. Most of us are so busy trying to earn a living that we can't think about how to become wealthier in the future. The truth is that you can build wealth from nothing through the right actions and your daily decisions. Those actions are everything from taking care of your finances to managing your attitude and thought.